Hi guys, I am Vivek Singhal from tradingwithvivek.com, and today we are going to discuss a strategy using moving averages which has been able to make consistent gain in the past over a period of time. And I will tell you the step by step action plan how to use this and what are those companies we need to consider while trading. But before moving ahead, there is a disclaimer that whatever companies we would be discussing here will be only for illustration and educational purpose. There will not be any recommendation to buy or sell any of the companies. Before taking any action on this, please do your own due diligence or take advice from your investment advisors. And if you have not yet subscribed the channel, do subscribe because I will keep on coming with new videos just to polish our trading and investing skills. So let's start. And first, what to buy and what not to buy. So let's select the list of companies. Those are great companies, and I have chosen here 30 companies. Here is the list, and these companies have been able to generate more than 30% return on capital employed, which I have discussed in my previous video as well. So 30% return on capital employed in previous year, along with on an average 30% return on capital employed over a period of last 10 years. So previous year 30% return and average 30% return on capital employed over last 10 years period. So by doing this, we will be having only best companies available on NSE, and moreover we will remove from this list if any PSU companies is coming in, means government company. I will remove that and add few largest financial companies like ICICI Bank, HDFC AMC, HDFC Life, Kotak Mahindra Bank and all. So here this is the complete list of 30 companies. So this is point number one. We can add any new company into this list because few maybe having a more conviction about that this is a great company, even though this is not generating more than 30% return on capital employed, like company Dabur, which has not been able to which is lacking in terms of average ROCE of more than 30% over a period of 10 years, but that is a great company again. So we can modify and add few of the more companies if that suits you. So this is point number one. Point number two, how much to invest in one opportunities. We will discuss that where to buy and where to sell. But before moving to that, let's discuss the risk management part, because this is where a lot of investors and traders are lacking a lot, and because of which they are actually right, but still money is not being made. So the main reason is that they have not been so much disciplined about risk management. Risk management is almost 50% of the part in overall trading system. 50% is that what to buy and when to buy, when to sell, and rest 50% is being disciplined with risk management. So risk management, as far as risk management is concerned, so we need to invest only 10% of the total trading capital in one opportunity at a time. And if there is no opportunity available based on the criteria we are going to discuss now, we will not buy. We will keep that money either in cash, or we can invest that money in liquid funds for the time being, till the time there is no opportunity available. So number one, what to buy and sell. 30 great companies I have given the list. According to my criteria, you can add, edit or delete a few of those companies. And second, how much to invest with risk management. This is only 10% of the total trading capital. So if our capital size is 5 lakh rupees, then 50,000 in one trade only, not more than that, not less than that. And now the third points come, where to buy. This is one of the most important point. See, there is the simple criteria is 50-day moving average should be below 200-day moving average, and the share price should be below 50-day moving average. So on the upper side there should be 200-day moving average, below that there should be 50-day moving average, and below that there should be the price, and there we need to buy, and where we need to exit, we need to exit just opposite of that. Means the share price should be on the highest level. Below that there should be the 50-day moving average, and below that there should be the 200-day moving average. Means 50-day moving average should be above 200-day moving average, and the price should be above 50-day moving average. So buying and selling is exactly, actually we are doing exactly just opposite of what is told in the market. When 50-day moving average crosses 200-day moving average and price is above that, it is called the golden cross, and it is recommended that the stock is in a bull run now and we should go to buy. And when 50-day moving average crosses below 200-day moving average and stock price is trading below 50-day moving average, that is called as the death cross, and it is a sign of the bear market, and it is recommended we should sell at that point. But we are going to do just opposite of it, and you will see that money will be made, because here in this market only 5 to 10% people make money, and rest 90%, I'm talking about the retailers, the small investors and traders, they lose money. Why? Because they are doing just what is being told in media and everywhere, what is listened, and they are not doing just opposite of those 90% people. If we start doing just opposite of 90% people, what will happen? They will keep on losing money, and that entire lost money would be coming back to us. That is the beauty of trading. So we have discussed what to buy and sell. We have discussed the risk management, how much to invest at a time. We have discussed if there is no opportunity, then we need to keep that money in cash, or we can invest that money in liquid funds. Fourth point, we have discussed that when to buy when 50-day moving average is below 200-day moving average and price is below 50-day moving average, and when we need to exit when 50-day moving average is above 200-day moving average and price is above 50-day moving average. We will understand this with an proper illustration. I will move on to screen, and let's discuss. So here we are going to have a look at Hindustan Unilever chart, and let's see, by using this strategy using 50-day moving average and 200-day moving average, where we need to buy if 50-day moving average is below 200-day moving average and the price is below that. So and we need to sell just opposite of it, where 50-day moving average is above 200-day moving average and price is above 50-day moving average. So what do we mean by here? Let's see. This red line I have drawn is 50-day moving average, and this black line is 200-day moving average. So here see this 50-day moving average came down below 200-day moving average. Red line came below 200-day moving average. So first condition was met, but the second condition is that price should be below this 50-day moving average, which is not. The price is trading above 50-day moving average. So are two conditions to buy, that 50-day moving average should be below 200-day moving average and price should be below 50-day moving average is not met. So let's move back where this condition was met. Here if we can see here, in May 2019, this red line came below black line, which is 50-day moving average, came below 200-day moving average, and the price was quoting below 50-day moving average. So when we are buying, the price should be below both the moving averages, and when we are selling, the price should be above both the moving averages. Okay, so here buying conditions are being met. 50-day moving average is below 200-day moving average and price is below 50-day moving average. So at this price, according to this strategy, we should buy this share at 1686, and let's move on when 50-day moving average crossed above 200-day moving average. This is exact level on 3rd June 2019, and the price is 1840. So here we should sell 1840. We should sell according to this, and we should have bought it at 1688. So 1688 to 1840, it's a good gain in just 1 month time almost. This is 3rd June, and this is 10th May. So within a month, we got an opportunity to buy and get out with more than 10% gain. Let's move back where we got another opportunity. It was here. Let's zoom in, and if we see in 2016, this 50-day moving average came below 200-day moving average, and the price is trading below 50-day moving average, and the price closed at 802. So we should have buy at this level according to this strategy, and this is in the month of November 16, and let's wait where this 50-day moving average will go above this 200-day moving average, and price would be trading above that. So here this is the level where it is so happening here. The selling price should have been 911 in March 17, and the buy price was 801. So 800 to 900 plus means 911 110 points gain in a period of almost 5 months. It's again a good gain over this 5 months period. Let's move back where there was an opportunity before this. Here this 50-day moving average came below 200-day moving average, and price was quoting here at 790 in September 15. And to get out of this, let's wait that where 50-day moving average would be going above this 200-day moving average, and this is this price 898, almost 900 in April 16, 900 in April 16, and September 15 the price was 800. So 800 to 900, it's a 12% gain in just a a 6 months period. So 12% gain in 6 months period may not excite a lot of people, but here we can see that how many times we traded and how many times the gain was there. So this was the 6 months period we gained 10%. Before that, when we had looked at here, this was a almost 15% gain, and this was in a period of 4-5 months. And before that, means at a later stage, it was more than 10, almost 10% gain in a period of 1 month itself. So the time period would be different according to the overall market situation. But when we are buying a great company, when everybody is selling, and there is an extreme pessimism in the market that there is a death cross, so we will buy, and when there is an optimism in the market, then we will book the profit. So it's a very easy approach to trade in blue chip companies. And if we will keep on moving from one stock to another, having a look at the opportunities available out of these 30, 40, 50 companies we are choosing here to trade in, so a good money can be made consistently. So this was for the day, and I hope you understood that how we can use moving averages just to make consistent gain, and the probability of winning by doing this is very high because we are choosing the great companies available at a cheaper price. And what is the cheaper price? There is a very simple formula we have discussed here, we have seen here with the example of Hindustan Unilever. So I will keep on coming with new videos. Just subscribe the channel and do like, and if you have any kind of query, just comment in the comment box. I would try to reply. Till the time, have a great day. I am Vivek Singhal from tradingwithvivek.com. Thank you.